Sup, chumps? Just kidding, just fooling around.
Gotta knock these bozos' wieners off.
Hark, some sort of beast has entered our abode. Tina, for the love of God, turn away or stop!
From the Great North to Wonder Wharf. All right.
Hey everyone, and welcome to a special edition of From the Great North to Wonder Wharf. As always, I am Mike.
And I am JB.
And we are actually here. It's Comic-Con weekend for those of you who are unaware. So what we're doing is each day that a panel is happening, which is going to be Friday and Sunday of this week, we're actually sitting down, watching the panels, and then recording our immediate thoughts and reactions and bringing you a recap of the panel. So that way, if you don't want to watch it or if you're unable to access it or whatever the reason may be, you can come to us and get an abbreviated version of what happened and save yourself 40 minutes, I suppose. But today we actually got the Duncanville panel.
Mm-hmm.
We had most of the cast in there. Wiz Khalifa was not there. Rashida Jones wasn't there. But for the most part, the rest of the cast was there. I didn't see too many people missing.
It looked like everybody was there for the most part.
Of course, folks, Amy Poehler. I don't know why I started naming people because I can't remember. Ricky Lindholm,
Ty Burrell.
Burrell.
Betsy Sidor was on there.
Yep. Yasir. For life, me, I cannot remember. I should have had these in front of me, but I don't. But for the most part, the Duncanville panel today was, I'd say it was 90% fluff piece. The gentleman who was moderating the panel, he gave a lot of questions, typical questions that you would give a cast, such as like, how does it feel to play X, Y, and Z character? Of course, the great question, but the issue with that is it's a 40-minute to an hour panel, and when you have 6 characters, you ask them all the same question, that's going to take up a big chunk of the time, which is exactly what it did here.
Yeah, it really did. And they had some like fan-based questions afterwards, but it seemed that a lot of it was just kind of like, what's it like being this character? What's it like being that character? What do you bring to this character?
It was very much a North to Wharf style interview.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
They
kept it to 40 minutes though.
Oh, we got to figure out how they did that.
Yeah,
he talked to like 6 characters. We usually just talk to 1, and somehow we can't figure that out. But it was there was some questions, like folks were wondering if Duncan and Mia were going to get together, and Amy Poehler was they kind of skirted the answer, but they were very into the fact of pushing and pulling them apart, and will they, won't they? So I guess they got that going on, but apparently in the season 3 premiere, they're going to push the Mia and Duncan story a little further along than they have been, which is something. Also, apparently in the season 3 premiere, the Twitch streamer Ninja, the video gamer there, he's going to be in the premiere.
Pretty good get for that.
Yeah. I'm not a big. I guess Ninja's more of a younger kid type deal because I don't really know him. I mean, I know PewDiePie, but
yeah,
I don't even know
Ninja,
if that's in the same world.
Plays a lot of Fortnite.
They went a little further into this season with some things we can expect. Jack is getting his ponytail cut off, and we got a nice little clip from that.
That was devastating.
That was pretty funny. And then all the ththings that Annie was saying he looked like now, like the racist vice principal, the counselor at a conversion therapy camp. So that was fun. We also got a clip of who's the daughter again? Help me out here.
Kimberly.
Kimberly. She getting her braces off, which I guess we're getting a song from Kim, who's played by Ricky Lindholm, who of course is from
Garfunkel and Oates.
Garfunkel and Oates. There you go. Yeah. So Kate Micucci and Ricky Lindholm, who make up Garfunkel and Oates, they wrote a song which they described as Disney-esque about Kimberly getting her braces off, and that takes place in the episode. And at the end of the episode, which we actually got a clip for this, we have Wiz Khalifa singing the reprise of that very same song. And we saw the clip, and it was hilarious.
Oh, I loved it.
It was I don't know Wiz's music at all. I know he's a rapper, but he can legit sing. He can carry a tune.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they were saying some of the things about him. Yes, there was he's like 6'5" though. He can sing. He's got his own liquor line. He's got all this stuff going, and he's just like you would think that maybe he's like maybe just 5'8". Like he can have one offset.
Yeah. It was the clip was hilarious. There's a part where Mr. Mitch thinks he's invisible. He starts disappearing. And it's clear that his parsley is weed, right? It's very clear.
That's what I was thinking. It definitely seems like it's weed, and he just doesn't know it.
Yeah, maybe that's the storyline. Is he thinks he's growing parsley, but it is marijuana. Because like birds are talking to him, and he thinks.
Well, that was good too, because the bird sings with him. He's like, "Y'all saw that, right?"
Yeah. Y'all saw that, right? So that was fun.
And he like bakes it in brownies. He puts it in tea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's weird because they say that's at the end of the episode. So maybe like throughout the episode, we see Mr. Mitch kind of like off-centered, like maybe a little not in his right mind, and at the end we figure out, oh, it's because of this. The parsley is actually weed. So.
I think it's just kind of funny too that he hoverboards to his own urban garden.
It's funny. It kind of reminded me of the Bob's episode in the garden. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought Mr. Mitch would be the gardening type of guy, but I mean, clearly here he is.
I mean, he's part of the gig economy.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see that episode. We see Mr. Mitch's mom, who kind of scolds him for not going to church.
And he's like, I'm going to the late service.
He's going to the late service. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it was kind of light on actual news and teases, just really heavy on the fluff, which it comes to be expected. We expect shows like Bob's Burgers for sure to have a lot more breaking news and teases because they're going into a season as opposed to being stuck in the middle of a season right now, like Duncanville. The Great North perhaps will have some teases because they'll be going into season 2.
I think they needed to do some fluff to kind of show the fans and like get people to know them a little bit more. Yes, because it is a solid show. The writing, and I like that they brought up how good the writing is because it is really well done. I just love that Yesser also said that he was the gardeners for the Scullys.
That's how he got in. Yeah, the whole cast is great. I mean, other than Rashida Jones, everybody else was there. Well, then Wiz, of course.
I think all they were missing was Rashida, Wiz, the guy who I know there's the guy who plays Wolf. He wasn't there. Zach Cherry, he was not there either.
Oh, that's another thing. We also got a tease of Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things, of course, and the Parks and Rec cast will all be making guest appearances this season, season 2. So, yeah. So I guess be on the lookout for all that. But beyond that,
I also enjoyed Joy Osmansky talking about playing a 5-year-old. She has kids, and she's like, it's just basically like they're the most honest, truthful people you're ever going to meet. So I get to be that person who just calls like Jack out for doing stupid stuff or tells my mom that she's not doing what she should be doing, and then I just go off and play.
But yeah, it was a solid panel. Like I said, not very information heavy, but definitely worth checking out. It's about 45 minutes long. You can find it on the Comic-Con YouTube, or if you go to the Comic-Con website, this is where you can find all the panels. And actually, if you're interested in any panels that aren't bento related, they have links to everything there, so you can watch it as it goes live. You can watch it later. I know at the same time that
you could set it to your Google Calendar.
You can get reminders. I'm kicking myself because when Duncanville went live. Now, keep in mind, these panels aren't live. They are all pre-recorded. But yeah, like we said at the top, we're going to be doing this for all the bento shows, and we'll be back on Sunday because that's when the remaining 3 shows have their panels, which is weird that they don't have one on Saturday, but what are you going to do? But yeah, that's basically a recap of the Duncanville panel there. Like I said 45 minutes. We condensed it down to hopefully 10 to 15 minutes. But go ahead and watch it. After you watch us, go ahead and watch the panel and check back with us on Sunday for The Great North, Housebroken,
and Bob's Burgers.
And, of course, Bob's Burgers. So until next time, we will see you later.
See you later, folks, on the flip side.